Thanks. The ROA is the Regenerative Organic Alliance. And it was founded by a group of stakeholders, longtime advocates and pioneers in the organic sector. Rodale Institute, they do a lot of research they've been doing research and trials in organics for 40 plus years. And they came together with the founders, Patagonia Company and Dr. Bronner's. And they all looked at what was happening in organic and felt like, gosh, they had some concerns about the direction that organic was going and what they saw as a weakening of the organic standard. And they wanted to essentially put a stake in the ground to keep organic strong because it composed, a huge portion of their supply chains. We will license the brands to purchase this rock product that gets certified at the farm level. And right now, the farmers, we have applications from all over the world. We have very large grower groups of cacao farmers, coffee farmers, cotton, sugar. Well, I think that good certification or this ROC certification, it could be really important in this, but we have to think nothing's going to be solved that quickly on a global scale. It's 1% of our farmland in America is farmed organically. So that's 99% that we need to look at converting. And there has been tremendous movement, as you know, and I'm sure all your listeners are aware, this whole concept of regenerative has seized a nation, it's seized the world. And we're seeing conversions to regenerative practices on pretty large scale. I really love to measure it by the acreage or hectares that we convert. That's where we're going to see the most improvements, of course, and then how many workers and farmers we help. We are looking at different KPIs as we go out and do these audits. And so we are collecting this data and trying to figure out what is the best way to measure the success. But for me, looking at the amount of land that we convert to this method, the amount of farm animals that we will impact by creating more conditions that honor those animals' needs to express their natural behaviors and be out on pasture and so forth. Yeah, and definitely I like to think of it as an opportunity, but it's a huge problem, like how people access food. So that would be, or how farmers can access the systems in which to deliver food in their food shed. So that would be one. And the other, I touched on earlier talking about those rock flagship farms, but that farmer to farmer education to advance these types of practices. And we really need more research to prove the case for these. And there's just not enough funding going into research. So it's like educating consumers on the value of eating local, eating seasonally, eating food grown without chemicals, and in these other ways that you're going to have more bionutrient rich food.